My name is Maureen Brennan, and this is my CF story. I am a medical social worker at Advocate Children's Hospital in Oak Lawn, Illinois. I have been a member of our cystic fibrosis care team for several years now. As a team, we work together to diagnose and treat our patients in the best way possible. We make sure they're prescribed the correct medication. We make sure that they have the correct equipment. We make sure they know how to use that equipment. We work with them to establish a routine, to make sure that they have all the tools needed to set them up for success at home to treat their cystic fibrosis. As much as we do our best to set them up for success, we obviously do not go home with our patients, and we do not live cystic fibrosis day in and day out. And we do not have to coordinate school and work and activities and all of the care that goes into taking care of cystic fibrosis on a daily basis. And that is where I feel the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation community comes in. I truly believe in community, and I am so grateful that the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation provides that to our patients and families, and also to us as care teams. I love connecting new patients with some of our older patients. There's nothing better than parents getting together and talking and figuring out what is the best way for them to fit everything they need to into their day. Obviously, it is a great way. They know how parents are feeling, having a child with cystic fibrosis, and I just feel community is so important. Whether it's those one-on-one connections, whether it's attending our a fundraiser, the Great Strides Walk, whether it's now connecting with our virtual town halls or our virtual parent meetups, whatever they can. I just think the community is so important to set up success for our patients and families. I'm also grateful for the community as a care team member, that the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation really works hard to make sure that we have all the tools we need to treat our patients. We get together as care teams in the whole Chicagoland area. We get to know one another, and we get to connect and talk and see what's going on at other centers, and whatever we can do to set up for all of our patients and families to be successful in the Chicagoland area is the goal, despite what care center they attend. I appreciate getting to know the other doctors and nurses and respiratory therapists and social workers and physical therapists and psychologists. It really brings a community together to help us work and do what's best for our patients and families. And if it weren't for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, that would not happen. So I am so grateful to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. I feel that sense of community is so important, and they do such an amazing job of connecting patients and families and care teams so that we can set up our patients and families for success. So I encourage everyone to get involved. Whether you attend a Great Strides, whether you listen to a town hall, whether you attend a fundraiser, whether you just call the office downtown to get information, educating, advocating for our patients, finding that support is so important in living with cystic fibrosis, and even for us as care teams in taking care of our patients. So a community is so important, and especially at this time, it's so hard. Obviously, we can't be together, and it's been really, they've come up with fabulous ways to keep us connected and keep us moving forward as we look to the future. So thank you, Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, for all you do. It is so appreciated.